So, Toronto Maple Leafs survived one game against the Jets. Can they survive tonight's game against the Jets? And after the Jets game, they'll be on. They'll get to Montreal on Thursday, or actually Wednesday, and then they'll play Vancouver on Thursday. And hopefully, with this win against the Winnipeg Jets tonight, they can solidify the spot to hopefully extend it by 8 points. Because the standings, they're officially going to be pretty tight. And if you have a look at the standings, Toronto has still been the top spot. They've been glued to that spot. And if you guys want to take a look, as you can see, you can't really see it. If you go to the NHL app, you can take a look. Toronto is 6 points ahead of the Jets for the top spot in the Scotia North Division. Remember, top four make it. So far, the Leafs, Jets, Oilers, and Habs all have solidified, all are in top four. Flames are still in it. Canucks, well, despite coming off quarantine, they have a chance. And the Sens are making it pretty interesting. I feel like the Social Division, everyone has a chance. But I think we all know Toronto and Winnipeg and Edmonton have solidified a spot, but we don't know that to the final 9 games. Now, let's talk about Thursday's game. Toronto Maple Leafs needed goaltending because Sheldon Keefe said that we've scored a lot of goals, but we need good goaltending. And I think the game against the Vancouver Canucks before this Thursday night game was terrible. Riddick gave up 5 goals. There were a couple of goals that I think the defense just was terrible. The first goal, they couldn't clear the puck, and the puck takes a weird bounce off of the netting and then into the net. And then the second goal, Quinn Hughes' shot just goes through the glove of David Riddick. And then the third goal, which tied the game up, Nicholas Holland just shoots the puck, goes through the legs of David Riddick, and I didn't watch the third period. I actually had to listen it to my radio because it was actually past. It was getting pretty dark. I had to get some sleep. I heard from radio and said Nicholas Holland ties the game, and then the Canucks go back to the power play, and Jack Hughes' shot is stopped, and then Jake Muzzin and Justin Hall are parked in the net, and I don't see that Tanner Pearson is wide open, and he scores in the rebound to make it 4-3. It's a power play. But the fifth goal was horrendous. And if you heard Joe Bowen said, "Oh no," and it was an "oh no" indeed, because the next day after they lost, the Canucks beat the Leafs, the puck, this is what happens. They shot the puck, goes off this pad, and then into the net through the legs. It was like a weird one. But I don't think the Leafs would like this one. So they were on a 5-game losing streak. With their grasp on the line, the Leafs needed Jack Campbell to get back on his feet. After setting an Antwerp 11-game win streak, he's lost his last 3, so he needs to do something going up against his native Connor Hellebuyck, and it was pretty bad, to say the least. Not for Campbell and Hellebuyck. It was the 2-2 game, and then Adam Brooks comes to the red line. He gets hooked. They take the delay penalty. Joe Thornton's shot shoots, goes through the net. Originally ruled his goal. However, after the game, it said on my phone that Jason Spezza scored his 10th goal of the year. Also playing with his former player Nick Foligno, who was with the Senators back in 2009. But that game was Nick Foligno's debut, and he didn't make an impact by setting a hit, but we'll talk about more of that. And then the second period, just before that, after that goal by Jason Spezza, he got pulled, and I think a bit of karma happened. So the score was 3-2 Toronto after 1. Second period, Nick Foligno takes the puck, throws it to the defense. Matthews bats the puck, throws it to Mitch Marner, and his one-timer he'll go to his left of Brossoit, and he makes it 4-2. He isn't much of a goal scorer. He's more of a passer. I mean, he has 5 seasons he's played. He has racked up 40 or more assists or 30 or more assists. That's incredible for a rookie. So right now, the Leafs rookies have now grown up to be the young, most talented players. However, the Jets will respond in a weird goal. Here's the part. Muzzin has his stick pulled from Mark Scheifele, Penalty not called. Muzzin gets thrown out of the play, and then Blake Wheeler, coming off a concussion, throws the puck, throws it to Kyle Connor. His shot goes off of Galchenyuk and in. Galchenyuk is not a defenseman, he's a forward, and makes it 4-3. And then the third period, oh Lord, Jack Campbell comes to life. He stopped Pierre-Luc Dubois on a chance. And then the final 5 minutes, Jack Campbell stops Josh Morrissey, and then he makes a nice save on Kyle Connor. He made 14 stops. Right. 14 shots in the third period. And in the final seconds, Nick Foligno passes to Mitch Marner, shoots the puck, gets the second of the night, picks up the puck, and gives Nick Foligno, gets his first NHL point. And now I'm like, oh boy, finally, now we have a chance. So tonight's game, no surprises, no lineup changes for Toronto, except there is one thing. We will see what Ilya Mikheyev will be coming back or not. If he doesn't come back, look for Pierre Engvall to come in, or it was. And you may have seen this, but they also brought Mark Marincin, who's been in the NHL, but we'll see what happens. Ben Hutton still not making his debut just yet. That's why they brought him, to see what happens. And Adam Lowry, remember he took a hit from Alex Galchenyuk? He is day-to-day, so the player that will replace him will be Jason Harkins. Jason Harkins will replace him, and Logan Stanley will be coming back after a healthy stretch. And it will be Carl Hellebuyck and Jack Campbell for the second time, actually the third time. The second time that happened, he gave up a couple of goals on that game. So tonight's game is pretty simple. Toronto wins, extends the lead. Toronto loses, Winnipeg wins, is a chance. And remember, Toronto has not lost to Winnipeg this season. And if you don't believe me, look at how many games we have. They have played 2 more times. They play in Winnipeg on May 14th. This could be the biggest game these guys have ever played. And here's a hint to international. Toronto has not had a losing record against any team in their North Division. So tonight we'll get to see what happens. If Toronto wins, good for them. If not, then the streak will string. But anyways, if you want to see me post more videos or any other things, just give me an Instagram chat. My Instagram is Sulu Matthews. Follow me, and I'll post some more videos. Thank you, and let's hope the Leafs win. Peace out.